Let's get going. This is a massive big boulder that's just leaning on these other boulders, and then the big pine is leaning on it. You can see all the way underneath here. This massive boulder. It's one of the biggest along the river. This one that the pine tree is on. I think this is a big eastern pine. Half dead, half alive. Whew. Whenever you reach down, be careful to see what is around where you're putting your hand, because if you've missed seeing a snake when you're putting your hand down, that's not the time to have missed seeing a snake. If it's right where your hand's going, that's where people get bitten. People get bitten because they put their hands, or they put their legs suddenly near where a snake is hanging out. So, after years of hiking and getting older and older, I just go slower and slower. Whew. All right, G Boulder right there. Well, it just shows you that when the river's about 3.2, 3.3, 3.4 feet, the water gets up here. Oops. Dartmouth Rapids, Youghiogheny River, Ohiopyle State Park. A big bent tree right over the tail end of the Dartmouth Rapids as you're kayaking downriver. Youghiogheny River, Ohiopyle State Park, Western Pennsylvania. There's a beaver cut stick. I can see it by the I think is waterlogged. You can tell that the tip has been beaver chewed. We'll see what happens to that one. Whew. Climbing through here is too difficult for me. Climbing through here is too difficult for me. Climbing through there is too difficult for me. I started to leave some debris there so I could climb up that way. That's the easiest, then you come back down this way. Big boulder. Bent pine tree. Dartmouth Rapids, Ohiopyle State Park. 24th of March. Sunday. 3:35. Where we're standing was underwater last time we came here, so we had to go up and around and stay up there. I don't think you can get through here, but you might be able to. Okay. I wonder if that's a skull. Some sort of animal. Looks like it might be. Or is that a stone? Ooh. so all right, so that is the Cave Boulder right on the other side of the big down tree there. And then right to the right of it is the Antler Boulder, which if you study it carefully, you'll see that it shows erosion on all sides. It's probably the most eroded boulder, with all that's left is the antler. It's formed an antler. Everything else has been ground away. Okay, we're backtracking to the G Boulder here. This tree here, it's always been here when I come to look at the G Boulder. Looks like an animal was digging here for crawdads or something. So that means there might be raccoons coming down here. I don't see their footprints. Oh, here we have some footprints right here. Couple here. And they were digging here, see what's there. Looks like baby raccoon prints. All right, let's get going. All right, this is the G Boulder. Forms the letter G here. And goes all the way down to the river here. When the current is just right, it comes in here, does this little circular thing, and then causes a mirror, little circular current swirl in the river. Some just sort of complex mathematical geometric mirroring of the current swirl it does here. It swirls out there a couple feet away. All right, so the G Boulder is one of the nicest boulders in the park. All right, let's go quickly see the Cave Boulder, and then that's it for today. This is almost enough hiking for me. Can't do this at the end of the day. You get all tired getting down here, and then you are super tired getting out. It's best to do this hike as your first hike of the day, if you're older like me. All right, see if there's anything interesting in the Cave Boulder. Here's the antelope antler boulder. So if you study it, you see how it's been grooved all the way down. It's just, this is probably the most advanced eroded river shore boulder here at the Dartmouth Rapids eroded boulders. It's got scooping action on most of its sides. Erosion scoops. All right, so what do we got here? So the weather's cold enough, I don't worry about getting all touched by the branches. I presume that since I don't get very many ticks in spring, this might be the last couple of weekends. I don't know when ticks start sprouting, but when you go